One of the most powerful portions of the cataloging system is locations. And the reason that locations is very powerful is because a location can be a specific place, it could be a repository, it could be a work such as a piece of architecture that could act as a repository. And then you also have the ability for addresses and GIS positioning and any different type of location-based criteria that you want to use. So what we've actually done is really fine-tuned it in this version of DIMLI, and we've kind of split a few things out to make it a little bit easier. Now, the first thing that you're going to be doing is a location search on here. So if I type in Rome, instead of just searching one Getty authority, what it's going to be doing is going to be searching two things. It's going to be searching the TGN already, so it knows, for instance, based on the popularity vote, that Rome, the city in Italy, is going to be a top pick. So if I click that, it automatically would bump it up to the top. Anytime you hover over a name, you can see all the alternate names as well. So if for some reason something doesn't look familiar to you, you can just hover and it will be there as well. You also have the description and the hierarchy to be able to go from. The other thing you can see here is also repositories. Now the repositories is a table that we have been creating from various lists, and also as we are cataloging any museum in the world that we have come across or cataloged before gets populated into this list. And so if you wanted to automatically attach this record to a specific repository, you can just click the name and it will be attached. If for some reason it is a repository but it's not in, you can also add that information directly on the fly by just clicking add a new repository. Remember, how DIMLI works is anytime you click a new window, it doesn't close the other windows out, it just moves the new window up to the top and allows you to scroll down. If for some reason you didn't mean to click it, you can always click the X, which will close this window here and drop you straight back down into the work image. But this will allow you to create a museum name, all the information about the museum. When you submit, what it will allow you to do is go back down and just do that search once again, and then it would be found in there. So it's a very easy way to be able to add new things on the fly. In this case, I'm just going to connect to Rome, and obviously I would want to specify the type of the qualifier to be able to use. And you also have the ability, just like all the other fields, to add and subtract the number of rows. One of the new fields that we've actually created is the specific location. From here, it allows you to put in a street address, including a postal code. The country and the state would actually be placed in the location up here. It also allows you to put in Latin long. This is temporarily disabled because we just want to make sure that we use the correct one, or the correct storage type for Latin long to be able to play nicely with Google Earth API. And then it also allows you for a notes field. And in the notes field, for instance, if you want to specify that this isn't a specific part of a building, that is where you're going to be putting that in. So this is the first half of location. One location that used to be included in the main location search was BuiltWorks, but after thinking about this a little bit harder, we decided to split it out, and in the next video I'm going to be talking about BuiltWorks as well as related works.